everyone, and a very Merry Christmas to you all. It's me, Grandpa Humbke. I have the Christmas spirit this week, and I'm wearing my special Christmas shirt. How do you like it? You know, I really appreciate those comments. Keep them coming. I know this week's video is supposed to be about my teaching job in Edinburgh, but I decided to do this video for Christmas and another video next week for New Year's. I'll be back on track on January 5th with my adventures at the grade 1 to 12 school in Edinburgh, Alberta. Christmas 2020 will be very different because of COVID-19 restrictions regarding going out in public and having individuals entering our bubble. We will bring forth memories from our past and connect through Zoom, UChat, and other internet services. On the positive side, most individuals will be able to see and have conversations with all members of their family without having to risk catching COVID-19 or travel great distances. We may miss the large gatherings of our family, but there still can be laughter, sharing joy, reconnecting, and sharing a virtual meal. At our Canadian farm home near Wetaskiwin, Alberta, Christmas was always the biggest celebration of the year. It was the time to attend church services on Christmas Eve, the opening of presents around a Christmas tree on Christmas Day, a scrumptious meal with all sorts of sweets, later on nuts and Jap oranges, and most of all, visiting and playing with friends and relatives. Once married, Kathy and I returned each year with our 3 girls to my parents, Lawrence and Marvelyn Humbke, on Christmas Eve, to a feast of turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, vegetables, and a special treat of fried oysters from Nova Scotia, and lots of baking, including mincemeat pies. After cleaning the dishes, one of us or Mom would go out and dress up as Santa Claus and run around the house with a sack of presents, ringing bells and hollering, "Merry Christmas!" We never saw kids get more excited. Later, you would find us with a deck of cards or outside playing in the snow. At 11:30 p.m., we would head for a midnight mass with my mother. The next morning, we would head for Kathy's parents, Eric and Clara Brady, who also lived on a farm near Edinburgh. And here we had another fantastic meal. I now had 6 brother-in-laws, all who enjoyed drinking alcohol and playing cards for small amounts of money. Usually we open presents after dinner, around 1 to 2 p.m. And then we guys had a nap, as we were all exhausted from eating so much and all the excitement of 24 children opening presents. Later, we would help Eric with the cows, if he was still milking by hand, and then have a big supper. It seemed as if one could easily gain 5 to 10 pounds every Christmas. Christmas began with a real man, a Christian bishop, Saint Nicholas, born in 270 and died in 350 AD, who was known for anonymous gift-giving and his generosity. In many European countries and English-speaking countries, the names Father Christmas and Kris Kringle were often used to represent the giving of gifts to children. Around the 1960s, the idea of Santa Claus was developed in the USA to give a boost to Christmas sales. In the 1990s, one could say that Santa's workshop moved to China, where well over 90% of the world's artificial Christmas trees and most toys were being made in the southern city of Shenzhen. Christmas here was mainly celebrated by foreigners in expensive 5-star hotels. Shenzhen was a city I lived in for 3 years, where I could earn great pay at Christmas time, appearing as Santa in 5-star hotels. But in thinking back now, I value most highly those Christmases that I spent at home with my own parents and family, and the ones with my own family and our children. Santa Claus generally appears as a plump, jolly old man with a white beard and spectacles. He always wore a red coat with white collar and cuffs, red pants with white cuffs, and a red hat with white fur, plus a big black leather belt and boots. Santa rode around in a sleigh filled with a big bag of gifts that was pulled by 8 reindeers plus Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on the foggy nights. Legend has it that only Santa, Mrs. Claus, and the elves lived in his workshop at the North Pole. Inuit people who live in the nearby Arctic regions of Canada, Greenland, and Russia have never made homes at the North Pole. The ice is just too cold. I find Christmas very nostalgic, especially when I hear or sing all the old hymns and favorite Christmas tunes. Gathering with family and friends to catch up, reminisce, reconnect, play some cards and games, have a bountiful meal, and enjoy each other's company all become a reality. Make sure this COVID-19 year you write some emails, make some phone calls, attend Zoom meetups, share greetings on Facebook, connect through YouTube, click like buttons, make comments, or through some other technology, safely touch base with friends and families. Take extra good care of yourself and have a unique Christmas that people will be talking about for years. I'll see you back here next Tuesday, December 29, 2020, with Happy New Year greetings and what we most often did on New Year's Eve. Merry Christmas and bye for all now. Bye-bye.